comedy troupe. I'm part of Production Comedy. I know I mentioned it earlier. Thank you. He's bald, but give him a chance. Everybody welcome John McClurg to the stage.
How's everybody doing out there in beautiful Fernbridge? I like it here a lot. This place is nice. I haven't been in here since it's been remade. It's a pretty gorgeous place. Good job up there. Reopeners of said establishment. Wouldn't mind living in there. I hear it's cheap enough to live here that it would be worth my while to. I live in Arcata. It is expensive. I might as well be living in the Bay with these guys who are going to be coming on next. It's $760 for my apartment. It's a lot of scratch. I did kick my roommate out though, so it's kind of my fault. But that first month when you live alone is just the greatest thing in the world, where you're just planning everything out. You're like, oh man, this is going to be great. I have the tiki corner over here with a palm tree. I have a fondue fountain running 24/7. It's going to be great. Piano over here. I'm going to learn to play piano. Then 1 month later, you're just kind of wandering around looking for couches on the side of the road. If there's anything to get in there. Month after that, it's like, oh man, all right, a cup of soup over here, dirty underwear over here. Just keep a path clear for fire starts. That's about as far as I can go with it. Not a good bachelor. You know it's bad when your friends come over and you start telling them that you have a 3-year-old kid that's just never there. Like, it's always with the moms to explain the ridiculous messes you have. It's like, John, I had some trouble making spaghetti there. Well, I had a little tiger over, you know, he wanted to help out. I kept him away from the boiling water, but he helped me with the sauce. We have a good time, you know. You can get away with that, because a 3-year-old and a drunk man at 3 a.m., same mess. Get away with it for a while. It's better too, because now I just don't let anybody into my place, because it's too dirty. And that works in case I ever have like overlapping dating situations, because nobody ever comes in. They're too good at that kind of like detection stuff nowadays. I've seen somebody point at the other side of her and go, "What's that, John?" What are you talking about? Walk all the way over here to a brown carpet and pull out a brown hair. Like, how did you even see that? All these crime shows are not helping us as infinite species. CSI and all that, it's damaging us. It's making it much harder to get away with stuff. It was easier to get away with stuff in the original Star Trek than it is now. And that's supposed to be hundreds of years in the future. I watched an episode on Netflix where the lights go out on the bridge and they come back on at an ensign's day. You're like, oh, what do we do now? The lights were off. It's an Agatha Christie novel. You guys are in space. You should know how to do that stuff. Film would have you believe that it's impossible to catch people. And like, you just can't do it. Like every Jason Bourne movie, he's just running around the street like this. Like without a costume on or anything. Like, where'd he go? Can't find him. Camera's shaking all over. He's just got a turtleneck on. Yeah, you can get away with all that. My favorite character that can never be caught in film is hands down from a film called Face Off, Castor Troy, amply paid by Nicolas Cage. If you have not seen it, Castor Troy is like Osama bin Laden and Charlie Sheen rolled into one. And he'd been doing it for like 15 years, according to the backstory, just world's most wanted. Travolta's ringing his fits like, I gotta catch this guy! You know, he's got the FBI, the CIA, everybody's looking for him all at once. Meanwhile, Nicolas Cage is just running around in a priest outfit in the middle of a mall, just going, woo! Like, grabbing choir girls in a priest outfit, and everyone's just like, who's this guy? Is that the most modern man on the planet? I don't know. I didn't think he was a priest. It must not be him. I'm almost positive he's not a priest. I know he's not Catholic. If he is, he's not practicing. I don't think that's it. I watch a lot of movies, in case you can't already tell, as do my friends. My favorite insult that my buddy keeps yelling to me is, hey, did it hurt when the propeller hit you in Raiders of the Lost Ark? With the bald mustache thing and all that stuff. And at first I would take that as a compliment, because you know, that's a big burly guy. And I watched the scene where he fights Indiana Jones in front of the plane. And it was good up until the point when he dies. Because that is the dumbest villain I've ever seen. How do you not know an airplane propeller is slowly spinning towards you enough so that it catches you off guard? They're loud. And strong. You would see it coming. I would hate to be his widow and have to explain that to your friends how your husband died. I'm so sorry, Hans died. What happened to him? Well, he was bare knuckle boxing Indiana Jones, you know. That wasn't his job. He worked in a motor pool. What was he doing bare knuckle boxing Indiana Jones? He just tattooed in the hand, you know, Hans. Had his finger on every pie. Still, I don't understand. He has 150 pounds on Indiana Jones. How did he beat him in a bare knuckle boxing match? Indy did not get the kill shot. It was more of an airplane propeller that killed Hans. He was bare knuckle boxing Indiana Jones and a low-flying airplane killed him? That's the most amazing thing of the book. Now, that would be a good obituary, but no, it just slowly hit him on the side. So it was suicide? I don't know. Eli lived though, they cut away just showing blood splatters. Maybe just cut his arms off, you know. They can make you stronger nowadays even if you get them cut off. We got good prosthetics. Oscar Pistorius ran in the Olympics. He had no legs. And when I first heard that story, I was like, wow, what a wonderful triumph over adversity that is, you know. But then I was picturing him with like upside down plungers, just like, wow, that's incredible that he can make it there. And then they show him, and he's got like these spring-loaded things that he's running on. Like, that's not triumphing over adversity. That's the $6 million man. You can't let Lee Majors into the Olympics. We're already losing against the war against the machines. We can't be having this. You don't believe me, ask any woman with a vibrator. We're losing the war against the machines. I can only do so much with what God gave me. Meanwhile, that thing can break the sound barrier. Like it says it on the package. How am I supposed to beat that? Bringing a knife to a gunfight here. Anyways, we got a lot more good comics. Thank you guys all for coming out so much. John McClurg, Joe.